So the audience is, you know, it's your partner that way, but it's your passive partner. But they come and they enjoy the show and they get it. I think, you know, Brandon has written such an incredible and remarkable treatise on living that I think once you get to the end, you're full. You got a lot to hold on to.
So full, and it's like watching Purpose. I literally thought I was going to be watching this intense drama. Sometimes it was drama, but then there was also, I was able to let go and laugh. So the balance between you playing this intensity and laughter, how do you do that?
You know what? The truth is what keeps us going. And he has written the truth. And Felicia's, you know, to her credit, she let us find each other. And, you know, this incredible Alana Arenas, the incredible Harry Lennox, the incredible John Michael Hall, and
Cara.
There's no word for Cara Young.
You have to see Cara Young.
It's an experience. She is an experience. Oh, look at that picture of that thing. Didn't that look like a Afro pic? You know, I thought that was an Afro pic. But they told me it's...
Now that you do it, it does look like an Afro pic.
They said, no, it's the statue, it's legacy. It's like the Lincoln Memorial. And I said, oh.
I love you, LaTanya. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about when you see Purpose. The intensity and the gravitas, and there's nothing you can for Cara. Is that an Afro pic? Like, that's what LaTanya does in Purpose. When you're here on the edge of your seat, then you can't stop laughing. You do that. And I know this is because you're not only an amazing actress, you're a director as well, because you directed your husband in The Piano Lesson. You directed Samuel L. Jackson in Now, you gotta tell me something about Samuel.
That was a hard job.
That's what I was gonna say. Does your husband, I don't know if you called him your husband or y'all were just two colleagues, does he take, look, I'm talking like this now that LaTanya is sitting across from me. I said, Sherri, what is you doing? Does he take direction well?
No. Because he's so old, he figures he's done it. He thinks he knows everything.
He thinks he knows everything.
He's been there, done that, and who are you?
Oh, my gosh. So how did you get Samuel L. Jackson to, because you're #1 on that call sheet as the director.
And that's what I told him. I said, you know, this is, here, in this room, it's about what I say. So let's don't pretend that, you know, it's gonna be about you, it's gonna be about me right now. Just go along with what everybody else has said. You know, we have to set the tone for how this is going to operate, because I need them listening to me.
That's right.
And he kind of went along, but there were days, trust, you can ask anybody to play, there were days he was like this.
And then how were you?
I just, you know, I do him like this. Okay, go sit over there then. Because we're over here working.
Oh my God, LaTanya!
Working.
Oh my God.
We don't have time for that.
So how did that transfer when y'all both got home?
Well, that's a different thing. You know, my daughter is still amazed that I still cook. She is like, I cannot believe you fix his plate. I said, I've been married 50-something years. Of course I fix his plate. I said,
you don't take your work home.
It's a quid pro quo. I said, I get to do whatever I want to do, and I fix his plate.
That's right. I love you and Samuel's love. I'm telling you. LaTanya,
you still have that dog. That King Corso, didn't you?
My Connie Corso, she passed away. She went to heaven. Why, are you thinking about getting me another one?
No, I just thought about you. The dog was pulling you. One day we were out by Cedric's.
You were out and I was walking.
You were walking the dog.
I was walking the dog. I can't believe you remember my baby.
How's Jeffrey?
Jeffrey is 19 years old.
And doing what?
In his room with some video games. But looking at colleges now, He
better.
You just invite me over, and then we'll...
You can always come over. That's Danielle. Danielle was here.
Danielle Brooks.
Danielle showed up to my house one night in a robe.
All right, then I'm gonna come, because I know your husband is so playful, so I'm gonna come on over and hang out with you and Sam.
He's playful when he wanna be. But some days it's like, don't talk to him.
We're gonna have a good time.